Um, I don't know. It's been forever since Pankration. I'm gonna be honest. Apparently, Gurgle beat Guy Metzger, and Bas Rutten beat Don Fry for a title defense. And this is what's happening next. Our middleweight title is Hoist Gracie versus who is this? Where's his name? Oh, the graphic design is my passion. George Pereira, who is 3-1. Who's he lost to? Bettetti by decision. Seems to be two grapplers. That's pretty exciting. Hoist Gracie, 30. For some reason, instead of becoming perhaps the first great of MMA, Hoist Gracie started his career in Shudo, where he beat this guy, then lost to Funaki and Bustamante. And then he decided to become a great of MMA. Confusing career choice, but I dig it. I really respect it. He's being paid 42 times the amount that George is. Or it might be Jorge, but I don't care. Apparently, we're having the Sorting Out Idiots tournament. And then we will have Sefid and Seven, which, yikes. 36-year-old Marco Huas versus 23-year-old Naruse. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. It's apparently just scraping by. I hope Marco Huas wins because I really like him. It seems we're just sorting out lightweight right now. When is that? There's week 1 of April, so it is happening right now. Apparently, Ken Shamrock is going to be fighting to be announced in May. It's almost certainly not going to be Bas Rutten. Yeah, Bas gets back in 20 days. This is week 4, mate. We'll try it. Apparently, we're going to book Bach. Carlos Newton tore his pectoral and now will not be able to fight Danny. Is that in this one? There's no way. Yeah, I'll see to be announced. Where is Carlos Newton? Why do we have Luis Alker versus Randy Couture on the prelims? I wonder how that one's gonna go. Really is a mystery, huh? Where the hell? Am I blind? Rankings. Carlos Newton's like a lightweight, heavyweight, right? That's where I'd put Carlos Newton. Is he a middleweight? Yeah. Okay, news history. Okay, that does not tell me who his opponent was. That you were fighting Pettetti? God, he's out for 2 months. That's rough. Oh, from Icon. I see. Okay, a day has gone by and we're... Richard hurt his spine. This is at Pankration 32. His opponent, Ruse, will need a new opponent. Okay, well, I'm not really confident Okay. I don't want to fuck over this guy. He might actually be someone. Let's let John Hess get his ass kicked for $900. There we go. That's... well, it's not perfect, but it's something. How is Bas Rutten doing? 15 days. Let's see what awaits for us in April. Okay. John Lober has decided to extend his deal. That's great for John Lober. Every fighter has came back clean. And now in 12 days, we'll see if Bas Rutten will take basically a month out title shot. I fucking hope he says no. Honestly, like, it'd be a pretty shitty thing. Yeah, let's watch Sakuraba maul Art Jimerson. Yeah, Art has a significant weight advantage. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb. I don't think it's going to matter. In fact, I think it'd be very surprising if Sakuraba doesn't win this. Oh wow! Well, look at that. Sakuraba wins. Truly shocking that it took 4 minutes. He probably could have done a flying knee bar and still would have got it. C's beats him. Very old. Not very good. Rimko Pardol. Very young. Not very good. Okay, gets the takedown. I just assume that like a takedown is going to happen because we're still in the part of MMA. Like some people legitimately have never grappled before. Yep, this guy looks. I say this guy came from a different sport. Freestyle. He's Dutch. He was definitely a kickboxer. He called out Mark Kerr. This fight means nothing. 34 years old. Just came in. No team. And he wins his first fight. Truly great. How about you? Okay, no one's going to train you. That's fine. Let's try Gardeau. Okay, we have alternate Spider-Verse Gardeau. I'm going to click B on this one. John Lober shoots for a takedown. Split decision loss for John Lober. That's a tough one. I don't really see how. But I guess it was very close. This fight literally doesn't matter at all. Congratulations, Leon. This changes actually nothing. In fact, this is a very concerning record. Holy shit! All right. Oh, Scott Morris retired. I guess, yeah, that's right. Also a fight that doesn't matter. Scene Tawnery. You probably should not be in our organization, huh? We're probably going to have to cut some people. I guess I'll watch this one. I'll skip through it. I'll skim. Because I did I did sacrifice John Hess to this. All right. Thank you, Rene Ruse, for coming in here and really just solving the John Hess problem, huh? Pat Miletich is not doing too good. Well, actually, no. Pat Miletich is doing pretty good. He is just not the best in the world. This is a main card, so we'll watch it. This is a tournament fight. Miletich cut the weight better. Some light strikes. Noritsugi wants to wrestle. Miletich just forces him to the ground. Noritsugi is doing literally just enough to survive. There it is. This was an inevitable victory for Miletich. And this is a very both are 5-9. So that's something. Here we go. Vegeta shoots for a takedown. Hardtanov. Vegeta is dirty boxing. Shoots in for the takedown. The same thing is happening. Both fighters are fairly limited, so besides the cut, nothing has changed. Nothing can change. Hard enough with a leg kick. This is pretty early for one of them. This was still in the area where like you really didn't know how a clinch really worked that well. Like you did clinch, but like really, really like the clinch was just there, because it's what you do in a fight. You clinch. Okay, Haritonov, Haritonov. He's not doing so well, it seems. He's in the pocket. He's landing hooks. He's getting tired. What will Ruda do? Haradov seems to be the better striker, at least. He's walking him down. Oh, Haradov might win. That's good for Miletich, because I don't think Miletich is gonna have the same problems as actual lightweight Vegeta would have in this fight. Especially considering that Hartnov is just completely gassed. Yep, this is happening. Okay, we're gonna click B. Oh, side control. And then somehow Vegeta wins the decision. I don't really see it, but whatever. Okochi, a very decorative fighter. Mach, a very new fighter. Also a much bigger one. And the favorite to win. Spinning back kick. Oh, he caught the kick. He gets the takedown. Uh, apparently Okachi was in a guillotine for a while there. Okachi, Okachi is now stuck in a Muay Thai clinch. He's getting kneed. Ooh, Sakurai is just opening up. A lot of good kicks to the body here. He might be getting tired. Say what you will about Okachi, but he can take it. Muay Thai clinch, but nothing really comes of it. Yeah, that's definitely a Sakurai round. High kicks. Yeah, Okachi doesn't seem to have it in. He's on the feet. He's getting pieced up on the ground. Sakurai can survive, and in fact threatens him with submissions that he almost strangled him with. I guess just circle him until he gets tired punching you in the face is a strategy. I don't know how good it is, but whatever. Whatever. It's a plan. It's not a good plan. Okachi might have won that round. Decision is it'd be very hard to argue that. What do you look like? You look pretty good. Do you want an actual fighter? Yeah, he's pretty good. Uchu Tatsumi versus Kala Manser. High level MMA right here. Oh, look, a person from a Nordic country. I wonder what his fighting style is. Oh, it's kickboxing. Anyone have finishing power? What happens if I click B? Takedown, Kimura, mount, and he strangles him. Okay. Vegeta versus Militex. Come on, Pat. I believe in you. Vegeta's cut immediately. That's interesting. Yeah, they've decided to stand and trade. I think that favors Pat here, but who knows? It seems they're really not doing much of anything, actually. Counter? Ooh. Fight recommences. He's just walking him down. Just trade blows. Kind of crazy. I don't know. Kind of boring though. Probably one of these people should have went for a takedown. Yep, nothing happens. Nothing happens in round 2. Except Pat jabs him up. Round 3. Oh, Vegeta gets countered. And they're back. Wow, nothing happened. Miletich won. It was bereft of excitement, but Miletich won. He's probably going to win the tournament. Especially if Sakurai somehow wins this. I don't know. Sakurai's pretty gassed. Tatsumi probably should just dive in. Honestly, he's probably too slow to flying knee you. Well, I just not flying knee. You probably wouldn't jump unless you're Jorge Masvidal. But I'm rambling. Takedown. Takedown, but nothing comes of it. Takedown, but nothing comes of it. Yeah, that 86 ground jabs. Okay, we missed nothing there. I'm sorry, but that was not exactly high level MMA. It was kind of just very tired people. Not doing too well. Who else is doing pretty good here? Who else is doing really good here? I really like Marco Huas. His fight with Taktarov, you know the one. That was pretty bad. But overall, I really like Huas. Body kick. Nurse is limping already. Body kick. Scything leg kick. Body kick. Yeah, Narus is not doing really good. . 10-8 from Huas. Yeah, complete and utter domination by Huas, including 13 unanswered leg kicks. If that was a modern MMA fight, it might actually not have it might have ended that round. And he opens up with a leg kick. That's probably pretty smart. But he is pretty exhausted. Okay, Huas. They both can't really get each other to the ground. Separate. Clinch. Huas is on the ground. What just happened there? Sorry. Naros pounds away. He's pushed away. He's standing. He just comes back down and actually lands a better position from it. That's pretty funny. Huas is very slow out there now, huh? Apparently Huas came out just ahead. Yeah, Narus is dodging the leg kicks now. Okay, Narus gets the takedown. Huas is exhausted. And they're back on their feet. Goes for the leg kick. Blocks the takedown. Is still pretty strong, so he doesn't get taken down all the way. I just noticed this guy is 5'8". He is 5 inches shorter than Huas. The decision is Huas is the winner. Yeah, we have not been kind to Huas here. Pankration won. He won the first tournament by UDing Renzo Gracie apparently pretty badly too. Uh, then he lost a decision to Shamrock, submitted by Taktarov. We could only be so lucky in real life. Lost to Eric Paulson. Bart Vale split decisioned him somehow, and then he beat Maurice Smith. So that's a turnaround. And he beat Keith Hackney. Keith Hackney's not very good, really, but back then he was pretty good. 1995, Keith Hackney is probably a top 10 fighter. Kimo Leopoldo, UD'd him. He UD'd Tank Abbott. That's not very hard. Igor Vovchanchkin puts concrete in his gloves so that he knocked him out. Not really, but he punches like he has concrete. John Hess is not a very exciting win, unless you really don't like your eyes and get into wars with John Hess. And then Don Fry TKO'd him. So he's middle of the pack right now. Good fight from Huas. Who is the best of these idiots? Probably Pat. Pat is significantly larger. And apparently the better striker. And it's apparently they're also very tired. Who would have guessed? Maybe don't. There's a clinch. Oh my god. This is going to be a long one. Someone take someone down. You do not have the power left to knock each other out. That's when we're studying the mystery that is Pat Miletich. Let's see if we can figure him out. He's tired. I'm very tired. He's better at me than everything. I'm younger, but not so much so that it's like a super big advantage. I guess, I hope you're less tired than him. Left cross. Also, also he's 25. What did he nod his head to? Okay, his corner gave him some advice. I don't know what it is. I don't know. If I was here, I think I'd lose. But if I was Chitatsu, I guess I'd go point fight. You two probably don't have a finish in you. I'd probably go for as safe a fight as I could. Okay, never mind. Miletich has him on the ground. Round 2. Miletich wants to get the strikes going, of course. Okay, and they're tired again. That's just perfect. Engage. Sharp 1-2. 1-2. Okay, Miletich is pretty sure of himself here. He just has to keep walking forward. Tatsumi cannot take him down. Miletich is too good for him. Yeah, I think Miletich is just too strong. Even if they're pretty close, but I don't even really believe that. Miletich has 25 pounds on him and 3 inches. And 3 inches of height. But yeah, you just lay on him. What's he gonna do? What is the solution to this? He's bigger. Taking Miletich down probably was not the fucking play. I don't know what the play is. I guess wing big right hands and hope he's too tired to block. I don't know. You've lost. It's just not. There's just. Yeah, Miletich won this fight. Yeah. Congratulations, Miletich. Now, George versus Hoist. The fight we all wanted to see. But apparently, Hoist Gracie was from Torrance, California. Uh, Gracie gets the takedown. They stand back up. Gracie gets the takedown. Piera is apparently throwing from bottom. Apparently, Gracie is just slinging this man around. She's just manhandling him, really. How many takedowns has Gracie got? And he's done nothing. This ref is very active with standing him up. Gracie gets the half guard. Gracie in side control. Just end this, please. Yeah, another takedown. Seven takedowns in round one. Yeah. Pierre takes the initiative. I didn't click start. There we go. Oh, Gracie goes for a takedown. Wow, he gets it. You want to no, it's submission attempts so far, Gracie. That's an interesting strategy. Gracie is trash talking. Yeah, he gets the takedown. What a shocking example of lay and pray happening in my middleweight title fight. Oh, well, he gets the takedown. 10. 10 takedowns. What a fucking absurd number. Pierre is getting tired just from being slung around by Hoist Gracie. Oh, looking for a takedown. Oh, Pierre defends it. Oh, he gets a takedown. he's 11 for 12 on these takedowns. Oh, he gets a takedown. 12 and 13. No submission attempts yet. Hoist is just waiting for him. Waiting for his moment. Up, Gracie just lunges forward, and I guess Pierre just falls on his back. Gracie goes to side control, but decides not to do anything with it, which is a pretty interesting move. All right, 10-9 Gracie. Final round. Up, he gets a takedown. I've lost count of how many takedowns he has landed. 15? 16? There's another takedown. At this point, why stand them up? You know what's going to happen. Gracie around. Yeah, Gracie is the winner. You can see it. 15 for 16 on takedowns. That's pretty impressive. Also, technically won the battle on the feet somehow. No submissions were attempted. Gracie is commonly known for just not having a submission repertoire. Do you ever want to fight by submission? I wonder. Whatever. That was awful. That was a real fucking stinker. it was that was pretty pretty abysmal, all things considered, really. Scott Morris, I believe is a heavyweight, has retired. Probably for the best, honestly. He was not doing too good. In fact, every fleeting moment of success was answered by getting absolutely fucking pasted. I wish you luck, Scott Morris. Practice your ninjutsu. Uh, I believe in you. Alright. Let's go to settings. Regeneration is off. Okay. Because I do have. Creation 33 as a competitor not announced. Boss, how long till you come back? 6 days. Oh, before we get there. Cut from roster. They lost their last show. Let's see who we're getting rid of. I see how full our heavyweight division actually is. 41 fighters. Yeah, we can cut a little chaff. Maybe we don't need Art Jimerson losing to everyone in the division. So long, Art Jimerson. Mandingo, you still have a future here. Colin does not. Holy shit. Okay, he's gone. He is. He lost to Scott Morris. Yeah, you probably need to go. You probably need to get out of here. Sakurai actually did pretty good. We'll let him stay. You are just absolutely awful. Yeah. John Lober can stay. Yeah, 4 in a row. Who else is a tough one? Tank Abbott's a pretty tough one. Dan Bobish is actually surprisingly tough. Rene Ruse, not actually that tough, and you got knocked out. Like if it was a decision from Ruse, I might think about it, but not really. Don Fry beat the ever living fuck out of him and made him retire in the corner. Yeah, holy fucking shit. He fucking absolutely pounded you. Holy god. Okay. How's our light heavyweight division look? We need middleweights. Well, search. How many middleweights are unemployed in the world? Shoji? Dave Monet. Welcome aboard. Evan Tanner. Welcome to my middleweight division. You got cut by me. Ichihara. He's 3-6. Oh yeah, he's pretty bad. Fuke. He got cut by the UFC. But that is not that bad of a UFC record. Not bad at all, really. Actually, no. The UFC putters record is actually pretty dog shit. But like he's not that bad. We want you, Fuke. Trent Jenkins, we're gonna pass. Yeah, no. Okay. Actually, well, how's the UFC doing? Do we have Palala? A lot of Davids have fought. Surprising amount of day wins. Okay, day. Sakurada. Let's go with that. No one's gonna question it. God, I miss my baby boy Frank Shamrock. Give him L, Frank. Uh, Bustamante in this mod is a fucking monster. Suzuki is doing Suzuki things. Dan Severn is doing Dan Severn things. He knocked out Mike Tyson. Okay, it was a grounded knockout. Tour company. Is Mike Tyson on the fucking market? Iron Mike. How much you want? 144 to fight? That's fair. Okay, that's pretty fair. Any recommended hires for my lightweight division? Not that I care of. Let's go forward 6 days. So this would be Saturday of week 2. Kevin Rozier. Very sad story of that guy. I don't know. I kind of like Rozier. He. You want to take John Lomunder from me? I don't know. I kind of am okay with that actually. Like he's not that good. He's pretty good. He's pretty mediocre, really. He's 5 stars, I guess. I have to fight for Ken Shamrock. I gotta fucking fight. What are you offering, Ken Shamrock? That's a lot of money. I'm going to offer Ken Shamrock $23,000. Ken, my golden goose, my golden boy, my volatile PED user. I want you. I'll settle for no other. No other, Ken, will do. Here's $10,000 in your hand. I won't cut you. Where's the settings for this? Important. Yeah. John Lomunder. You are less important than Ken Shamrock. And nevertheless, you will be offered $5,000. That's about all. A full camp, Bas Rutten. What a card. What a fucking achievement that one is. Uh, week 3 of June. We'll autofill Pankration Europe. I'll do it in Germany. Why not? That's a pretty good, like, that's a pretty good. Mark Kerr would absolutely just smash that guy. But you gotta believe, right? Like, okay, you beat some of our fucking cans. Mark Kerr, it's time to prove. Raphael, he's pretty good. Light heavyweight. What's the division look like? Guy Metzger's 7 days from coming back. I think Guy Metzger versus Vernon White is a pretty good one. And I think Keith Hackney. Okay, that's a massacre. That is an absolute fucking massacre. Mark Hall. That's also really bad. James DeLucia. Please, Keith Hackney. Okay, we'll let Bolander do his Bolander things. Lightweight. We'll add that. That's a pretty fun title fight. Tanaka versus Cooper. Can happen on the prelims. Yeah. Yeah, no one's gonna offer Ken Shamrock the stupid amount of money I just offered Ken Shamrock. I win. Uh, Also, John Loma undersell for $5,000. Ken Shamrock is going to be the highest paid fighter in MMA. And, motherfucker, if he doesn't deserve it. Fry wants Smith. Let's give it a week. Let's sit here. Let's fucking ruminate. You know? What happened? UFC wants Mark Schultz? He's not fought here. I guess if you really want him. But before you get him, who's a champion? Gurgle? Why are you back, Gurgle? Not close enough. Middleweight. Hoist will probably make it. I can see Hoist versus Serrano. Actually, Hoist versus Newton is an absolute fucking banger. What am I talking about? We'll have Dave Monet hopefully do some work on the prelims. Dave, actually a UFC champion at one point. Monet. Hoist Gracie versus Carlos Newton. Main event. What a real questionable fucking match for lightweight, just on the main. Who can we? I want all of these people to get a name boost, so I'm glad I defended my. Uh, God, he looks crazy. I'm glad I defended my earthly right to have Ken Shamrock fight for me. Uh, Cost analysis. It must feel weird for having the fighter you're going against get paid $7,000 more than you. Uh, uh, it is significantly more expensive if Ken Shamrock wins this fight. I think he's got everything he needs to do it, though. Bring it together, Ken. We'll put these bad boys up against each other. Maybe one of them will do something. When are you coming back, Hoist? 19 days. All right. My. Oh no, Mark Schultz. Oh, he's fighting Kevin Randleman. Fucking have him, I guess. Why is Kevin Randleman in our light heavyweight division? That's an interesting question. Icon. Rival bids. It's a standard contract. They're gonna get him anyway. That's about as little as I can wait. For Hoist to be back. Matchmaking. I don't really want to do that to him. It's only 10 days. It's only 10 days, I say. Sakuraba beat Hoist Gracie yet? We're going to have him drop to middleweight and fight for the title. Now that requires Hoist Gracie to keep winning, which I'm not too sure about. Yeah. Yeah, Zane Frazier. Okay, time for our main event. Okay, it's very clear which one we care about. The very expensive Ken Shamrock one, or Ismail is on hiatus. They're losing to Suzuki in a 1 hour unanimous decision. Yeah, that was a pretty lopsided one too. And it just happened. I wouldn't want to show my face in public either. I get it. It's pretty lopsided. I don't know. The year is still young. All these fighters probably fight once or twice more. I really believe in our organization. I think a lot of them are pretty clogged. And a lot of my top guys are fighting very, very stupid matchups. And like Pankration, which is pretty accurate for the time. Like even until BJ Penn personally made Dana White hate Oh, God. Okay. Kevin Randall misses weight. 3 pounds overweight. That's unfortunate, but we are going to have to live with this. Damn Bobish. He's doing pretty good. Although I'm pretty sure he just beat a can. Why am I watching this, though? Because it does not matter. Brian Fury wins. Well, all right then. Okay, boys. But what if Asbel Cancillo knocks him out in the first round? TKO leg kicks in round 1. He landed 3 power kicks. Yeah, he chopped his legs in half. All right. Lightweight jobbers. Congratulations, Jackal. Cal Worsham. Historically, not a very good fighter. Versus Felix Mitchell, a worse fighter. Hell yeah, War Cal. Pele's gonna win. That was way closer than it should have been, but whatever. Congrats, Pele. Again, another fight that does not matter. Welcome to MMA. You lost to Rafael Cordello. Set your expectations there. TK's moving up in this division. Huh. Yeah, no, that's about right. Okay, I kind of want to watch this. I want to click B through this one. Grom shoots in. And Kimo Leopoldo wins by submission somehow. That's a new one. Congrats, Kimo. We'll skip through this. Yeah, Randy Couture is a slightly better MMA fighter than Royce Alger. Cal Uno beats Tado. Dan Corey is that 60-year-old karate guy, the Dragon. He fought Royce Gracie. Oh, this is a main show fight. I should not have skipped that. We're watching this. For some reason, I put these two completely green fighters on. Yeah, it was a poor decision. I don't know why I thought I wanted to watch it. Nothing really happened. Matt Lillin embarrassed me. Okay, if this fight lasts longer than 5 seconds, we're fucked. Let's go Tank. They move in. Tank hits a nice hook. That's good. Ricardo is just a very good fighter compared to Tank. If you can just handle Tank's onslaught, you're probably going to win. And I think Ricardo's got it. Yeah, he's weathered the storm. Just keep... oh, God, he's getting tired, too. They're both getting tired. I was wrong. Ricardo is apparently very questionable. It's probably not a good idea to stand and trade a Tank. He's very good at hurting people. Even when he's tired. Yeah, Tank. That takedown doesn't work. Okay, they're both trying to take each other down and failing miserably. This is shocking. I thought I don't know why I thought this 2-3 fighter was gonna do better, but he beat Scott Bessick. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. It's kind of UD Tank Abbott. It's not exactly a high level win, but it's a win. Man, I wonder what this Vanderlei Silva's guy is going to be like later. Oh, Ensign's hurt. Wow. Okay, Silva's just kneeing him. Okay, yeah, he is apparently just just so much better than Ensign in OA that it did not matter. He could go for the horrible Muay Thai clinch idea, fuck up, throwing a bunch of flying knees, and still win. Filthy cheater Kevin Randleman versus Mark Schultz. I hope Kevin Randleman wins. Use those 3 pounds well, buddy. Yeah, Kevin. Man, he's taking these right hooks from Randleman. Okay, never mind. I was going to say he's taking those hooks better than Mirko Krokop did. But Mark Schultz actually just sat there and let Kevin Randleman punch his fucking head off. That's pretty cool. Co-main event, Igor Von Chanchkin versus Volkan. Because I am not going to read that name. Thank God those people in the caucus sent their best, and his name was Khabib, and normal people could pronounce it. Von Chanchkin is taken down by Volkan. And he is just throwing wildly into the air. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, they're scrambling, writhing around the ground. I think Rodjanskin actually wants this fight to stand up because I think he's better there. Yeah, can you imagine if Igor Rodjanskin fought in an era where people like a lightweight division existed? My guy was 5'8" and knocked out heavyweights. He might have killed some people. Guy actually had cement in his gloves. Vicious right cross. Volkan goes down. Goes for stomps. Yeah, that's about right. Stomps are very slow. And Volkan goes for the takedown because of course he does. 13-3. Volkan is doing pretty good. Okay, they're on the ropes. Von is trying everything in his power to not get strangled. They're pretty even. It seems this is Volkan's plan. Yep. Okay, Volkan's going to win off ground control, which is sad because Von Chanskin is cool. And the decision is Volkan. He might be in line for a title shot rematch. Because he has won a fair few fights coming into this. Right? Dead even. It's for the world title, baby. Ken Shamrock, the world's most well-paid man, gets a hold of Rutten. Rutten holds him off. Shamrock gets him down. Okay, Shamrock. Go for it. Okay, Shamrock. Go for a leg lock now. That's what you need. Shamrock is in side control. I mean, why would Shamrock do more, I guess? He is winning. Shamrock gets a hold of him, tries to take him down, gets it, goes to side control, throws some mediocre punches. Shamrock 10-9. Only 4 more rounds, baby. And Shamrock gets that single leg into guard. Shamrock might be more dangerous than the guard because have you never watched the video of Shamrock submitting Bas Rutten with knee bar? That's some fucking good shit. It's one of the most impressive things ever. How Shamrock is able to basically fly over the body of Bas Rutten and knee bar him. But we're in a different part of Ken Shamrock right now. We're no longer like the young, athletic monster Ken Shamrock, and now we're in older, safer Ken Shamrock, which this mod I think uses. Because in real life, Ken Shamrock was a physical beast. Who I think like most people who wrestled with him described him as one of the strongest people they ever wrestled. But later in his career, he used that strength that God and PED doctors gave him for holding people down and not doing much. Basically, every single Ken Shamrock super fight, except the Dan Severn one where he submitted him in 5 minutes. That was pretty good. I like that fight. He wore some questionable speedos, but I like it. Now we're getting a control time Shamrock, which is a very novel strategy in an era without judges. Shamrock's doing pretty good to catch these kicks. Huh. Man, Shamrock's doing really good. Never knew Ken Shamrock was like the same age as Randy Couture. Congratulations to Ken Shamrock for winning the heavyweight title. Really inspiring stuff. Wish you went for more submissions than... Okay, he went for a couple. Really, it was just suffocating ground control that won that. what your achievements looks like. He made half the money he's ever made in MMA. That fight, he's making 24. Yeesh. We were paying Ken Shamrock a lot of money. He doesn't seem to be deteriorating. Dan Severn, just having fun. Goodbye, Mark Schultz. What are our divisions look like now? Rightful King Ken Shamrock is going to fight Volkan. He's actually a Dagestani, so I wasn't even being racist. They're both leg lock masters. Ken Shamrock is probably stronger. Almost certainly. Ken Shamrock is going to win that fight. Yeah, Ken Shamrock is a physical monster. In ways that just most people are not. Zane Frazier, for some reason, has heat with Ken Shamrock. That's pretty impressive, considering their relative positions. In fact, there's 23 guys I would favor to fight Ken Shamrock over him. Gary Goodridge versus Yamada probably is not an awful fight. Whatever. We got some boys climbing. We got some boys falling. When you win your fight, but you still falling. Rough. Very rough. Light heavyweight. Virtually nothing interesting happened. Ken Shamrock rear naked choked Sakuraba. What a cursed world we live in. I'm probably going to give Sakuraba can fight. How good is Oitzik? Very bad. Sakuraba will beat him. If he beats him, and if Royce Gracie wins his fight, we'll set up the super fight. Sakuraba can make that way, right? Yes, we'll set up the super fight if that happens. Lomander is for some reason ranked really highly for a guy who lost to Matt Hume and then has done nothing but beat cans. Whatever. He's probably pretty good. He's a 6 foot tall middleweight, which was actually pretty tall back here. I guess not. Royce Gracie's that tight. Carlos Newton's 5'9" though, but he's a welterweight. Pretty average. Pat Miletich is definitely getting a title shot off what he has just done, unless Sato wins. Where is Sato? Did we lose him? What's our recommended heavyweight for us? He's a big dog. Okay, he's probably not what we need. Frank Haymaker? Dirty Bob? Light heavyweights is just Haasman. And the game really wants me to hire a bunch of people I do not want to hire, like Colin Mansour, who lost every fight he was ever in. Alright. Name it Jungle. This will be a July, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Pankration Europe. We're going to Iberia. Yeah, Gary Goodridge is not a main event guy. Oh, he's a pretty good guy. We'll put Gary in there. Actually, do we have any challenges I can put in? Gono versus... Okay, Lomander wants Piera. Yeah, I guess. What main events do we have? Nothing really. Yeah, we'll put that as our co-main. Sakuraba in the main matches. We'll absolutely massacre that man. While we're at it, let us hype the shit out of Sakuraba. Yeah, all these people kind of failed. Ken Shamrock, Maury Smith, all these guys are still around. Vitor Belfort hype has started. I don't know. I don't know about that one. All these guys are really questionable. We got a bunch of real questionable people here. Are there any heavyweights I can hype? Anyone I think is going to quickly rise up the rank. Probably Pedro Hizo. We can start his hype. Alright. We need some prelims. And I'll let you guys go. Roos, you had a person who wanted to kick your ass. Ricardo wants to kick your ass. Yeah, I guess. Scott Besick. Before we do that, let's make sure we're cutting the chaff. People like Asbel Cancio should not be here. You're good to say. You're good. Dan Quarry? No. Besides that very questionable win. Tato is a gatekeeper. We're going to keep him. Felix Mitchell is just really bad. We need lightweights. If you're a heavyweight and you lose a lot, I'm probably going to cut you. I want Tank. Tank's a pretty big star, but we can't lose Tank. But we can't put him on the prelims. Zane Frazier, why don't you fight this guy? Light heavyweight. Hume is going to get his shot. This would instantly throw Marco Huos way up there. Like, this guy is surging. Huos is... He's at the end of his career. Let's all be honest with ourselves here. The Huos experiment is coming to an end, and I can say the answer was pretty mediocre. He really didn't do much, if I'm being honest. He won the title from Renzo Gracie. For some reason, did not have a title match with Ken Shamrock, but then lost it to Tektarov. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Lost a bunch, won a couple, and he's been trading. This guy. You know what? I think actually Huas could beat you. Which sets up main event Huas. Which is crazy because he has no fucking hype behind him whatsoever. People have written off Huas at this point. Let's just get a bunch of fights in here that don't matter. Who did you want to fight? Betetti and Lomunder. Just put Evan Tanner in there. How do you only have 2 momentum? You won 3 very good fights. I guess you have 2 losses to Sato. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Barrow versus Akachi. Let's get these very bad fighters in here. Where are my bad fighters at? That's what I like to see. Let's throw some bad heavyweights in. Yeah. That's a pretty good show. Ken, when do you come back? 20 days. Gargle, when do you come back? 13 days. Hoist comes back. Apparently right now. Oh, Hoist is booked to fight Carlos Newton. And I think I booked these guys too. So it's really a case of Gargle versus Hume headline. 2 weeks. Let's see who comes. Jude Castillo is a heavyweight for Dutch people. Morongo. It's a welterweight. He's not very good. But he's a fucking name. Let's get him in there. Tony the Freak Freakland. It's a middleweight. Let's get him in there. We really just need bodies at this point. Valentin Overeem. TK is in jail, which is pretty bad because he's pretty good. But apparently he's not the TK in us. Let's wait half a month. We'll book some fights. Oh no. Call it a day. There's Newton recovers. How long has this been going on, actually? Hour 23. Yeah, we should probably end it. That's probably for the best. All right, what we got here? And it deals with a bunch of lower ranked promotions. Clucking hens is what I call them. Fighter of the year, Igor Vonchanchkin, has lost twice. Matt Hume versus Gurgle. This is a strong main event. A pretty strong card. Okay. Gracie versus Newman. Gracie probably loses, but whatever. Whatever. Assistant. What challenges are available? None. What rematches? None. Fresh matches. Any main events? None. Hometown fighters. Debuts. Yeah, we'll get those boys in there. Valentine's right there. This is a pretty good one. Gotta kind of want to watch another show. Ken Shamrock is prime of his life. World rankings. Ken Shamrock is actually up there in the world rankings, huh? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. This is not what the world rankings actually look like in 1997. Ken Shamrock is the best super heavyweight. Not the best heavyweight. Eric Paulson's the best light heavyweight. And the best middleweight. Alexander Mandrick is for some reason the best welterweight. Even though Pat Miletich is sitting right there. Whatever. Eric Paulson is in our Hall of Fame where he went 11-2. He absolutely annihilated, somehow losing to Marco Huas, then to Ken Shamrock, but pretty sure Ken Shamrock is way bigger than him. He fought 5 times in 93. He fought 5 times in 94. And he fought fucking 5 times in 95. And then he didn't fight at all in 96. This guy has 15 fights. And he skipped at one of the 4 years people fought. This guy's a monster. Yeah, he just loves to fight. He loves a good scrap. Oh, he fought in 96. I'm just crazy. He lost to Bustamante by guillotine. And he's going to fight Frank Shamrock. Where's our Hall of Fame? Bas Rutten's in our Hall of Fame. That's a pretty good career. Keith Hackney title shot. It's a pretty questionable move on my part. God, he fought 7 times in 1994. He won 2 tournaments. 2. Jesus Christ. He went from a nobody to 7 main event wins. Not main event, but main card wins. Then he fucked Keith Hackney up. And then Yamada split decisioned him for the belt. Then he fucked Magnomedov up. Then he fucked Frank Shamrock up. Then he fucked Igor up. Then he fucked Don Fry up. He's actually never finished a top level opponent. He just finished, I guess Magnomedov is. He UD'd Don fucking Fry. That was a very close one, but he was sweeping and passing. Ken Shamrock finally beat him. What does Don Fry look like in our division? He's really got to find himself after that. He's a very strong man. I wish he fought more. We can't always get what we want, but we will get what we need. What I want is Don Fry versus Igor Von Chanchkin. God, he TKO'd Ken Shamrock. Everyone's lucky he's not really in title contention. Because he hits like a truck. But so is Don Fry. I gotta end this before I start making more matches in my head. Let's see what our base pay. Highest pay guy, Ken Shamrock. No one even comes close. Guy Metzger, kinda. That's just. Who's our lowest paid guy? We are paying Ebenezer Font Braga. Fucking nothing. We're $108. We are paying some people so little money. It is honestly kind of disgusting. What does Shudo look like? Well, Dave Barry is in it, so. Yeah, some of these organizations really just don't have anyone to use. So you look at their rankings, and it's like, wow. Most of these guys fight for me. They only have 18 fighters. Icon, middle and welterweight. Hoist Gracie has their middleweight title. When was the last time he's fought there? A year ago. Yeah, what a legend. How a Manhoof works for them. I guess he goes. What is Melvin Manhoof fighting Icon for, huh? Which one of these guys is Melvin Manhoof's competition? The top two? Everyone else he'd fucking destroy. What does their welterweight look like? Their welterweight is awful. When Alex Cook is like top tier in your promotion, 2-1, something has gone wrong. Something has gone so very wrong here. Whatever. We don't drug test here. Ken Shamrock would fail. Alright, well, see you next time, gamers.